Hello, Paulo Leite here, record collector. I am exploring jazz messengers in Lisbon, Portugal. On part 1, I explored their jazz vinyl collection, and also soundtracks, Portuguese and Brazilian music. On this video, I will explore their jazz CD collection, as well as their pop, rock and soul vinyl sections. Now, the CD section is organized by genre, artist and record label. Let's look at the collection, starting with new arrivals. My Strong Will by Jirma Yifrasheva. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing his name correctly. An amazing Ethiopian pianist and composer. Piano plus a small ensemble, and it's gorgeous. And if you are enjoying this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. There is more great content coming up. Alexis Cuadrado, Metro, from 2001. He is a Spanish bass player and this album is really good. Archie Shepp, The Way Ahead from 1968. Free jazz at its best. Moaning by Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, 1958. Arguably their best album. What's not to love? Now, if you enjoy CDs like me, the prices of these records is so low. I mean, you pay €7, €10 or much less, and you get tons of bonus tracks, double CDs, well done remasters. I keep saying it's a great time to buy CDs. You pay 2-3 times or more for a vinyl version that, many times, does not have the same extra tracks. To me, these CDs are an offer you can't refuse. No baby, I'm not gonna go into that debate. Some other time. Charlie Parker with Strings, one of my favorite jazz albums. So beautiful. You've probably noticed you've seen some of these albums on vinyl on part 1. This is great because Jazz Messengers gives you the option. You can buy the vinyl or the CD. Nuage by Django Reinhardt is one of his most famous compositions. Over the span of his career, he must have recorded at least a dozen different versions of it. A true classic. Hip Harp by Dorothy Ashby from 1958. This is a beautiful album with a few standards. She was amazing. I think she plays the harp like Charlie Parker plays the saxophone. This is her second album. She did not have a very long career. She died in the mid-80s. Still, she recorded a dozen albums. I am not sure if they were very successful, but they were all great. She covered lots of different things. Classical, Latin, pop, you name it. Pan-African People's Orchestra. These were recorded in 1979, but these special editions are very recent and totally worth it. Hank Jones, I am such a big fan. He is a legendary piano man who I think is sadly overlooked today. His discography is enormous, and these CDs are just the tip of the iceberg. Could We Be More by Kokoroko from 2022. This is a great album by a young group of musicians from London. I think this is their first album. This Lady in Satin has some great bonus tracks. However, the version I bought many years ago, released by Columbia Records, Sony Music, had rehearsals and instrumentals. I like that version better, but I may get one of these and get these bonus tracks. The price is good, why not? The vocal section here is great, with lots of artists and good albums. Those ECM CDs are currently on sale. One great thing about ECM is that their recordings always sound great. I love Egberto Gismonti. His work at ECM is amazing. This album, Carta de Amor, from 2012, with him, Jan Garbarek and Charlie Hayden, is stunning. Get this album, you thank me later. Now, Terje Ripdahl. Many years ago, a dear friend gave me his first album, Bleak House, from 1968. Since then, I have tried to listen to everything he made. What a great musician. Red Lanta from 1974, great album. These clean feed are also on sale. And here we have Portuguese jazz. This debut by the Felipe Melo Trio from 2005 is great. Get this album, you thank me later. There's also blues, where you can find this box with 16 blues albums. It's a great buy. There are small funk, soul, hip-hop, rock and pop sections. X Dreams by Annette Peacock from 1978. Beautiful album, brilliant musician. Get this album, you thank me later. The Fado and Portuguese music sections are very good, with lots of important artists and records. And the CD versions of many José Afonso albums. The Brazilian music section has great albums too, including Arthur Verocai's first album from 1972, and for many years his only album. A brilliant musician and arranger. Get this album, you thank me later. Oh, Maria Fumaça by Banda Black Rio from 1977. This is Brazilian funk at its best. Get this album, you thank me later. And here's the CD version of Elisete Cardoso's seminal Canção do Amor Demais. Get this album, you thank me later. This edition has a bonus album, which makes it a great buy. I love Roberto Menescal. His arrangements were so beautiful. This edition of Racional by Tim Maia has both albums. It's a great buy. Just like vinyl, there is a small French music section as well as world music. The clearance bin contains CDs for as low as €1. Some will cost €3. This one by Patricia Vasconcelos is quite good, beautifully produced. Now let's move in a completely different direction. Let's explore their pop rock vinyl collection, which is quite good. Starting with Eye in the Sky by the Alan Parsons Project, 1982. The sticker on the cover says it is an entirely analog production, which is strange to me because I think they recorded it in analog equipment but mixed to digital master tape. I'm puzzled. And they do have Annette Peacocks on vinyl too. That is awesome. Oh, a mobile fidelity of the B-52's Wild Planet from 1980. Oh, you got me. When it comes to reproducing the feel of a certain age, I admit I am a purist. However, this Silk Sonic by Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak is one of the albums that comes closest to that old Philadelphia sound from the 70s. It's important to say that the pop rock section is only available on vinyl. No CDs here. Turai A by Dexys Midnight Runners, 1982. I haven't seen this one in years. This is the remixed version from 2022. Oh, Cameo, 1973. This was Dusty Springfield's first record for ABC Records. Beautiful production. The Grateful Dead's first album from 1967. And this one 20 years later, 1987. Regira by Joni Mitchell, 1976. What a beautiful album. Power, Corruption and Lies, New Order, 1983. Birthday parties in the 80s. If you didn't play this, you were not cool. There is also a funk and soul section here. Wow, Eddie Holland from 1962. This is his first album. For those who don't know, Eddie Holland had a brief career as a singer at Motown, but soon enough he stopped singing and started writing songs with his brother Brian Holland and Lamont Dozier. The Holland-Dozier-Holland signature is one of the most successful songwriting teams in the history of American music. Wow, the Love Lights. Their first release is from 1967. They were never very successful, but they were so good. Get Ready by Rare Earth, 1969. This is their second album. Beautiful. As you can see, this is a carefully curated collection with the best albums one can think of. Now, Jazz Messengers also operates a website where you can buy online. I'll put the link on the description. To me, this is more than a record shop. This is a temple dedicated to jazz and other great music. I am very happy there is a shop with such a great collection in Lisbon. I have no doubt Jazz Messengers is one of the best record shops in the world. And you should be here with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. More great content coming soon. Thank you.